Hello. Tonight we're going to be making stuffed pasta shells. First thing, we're going to get our water boiling, which it already is, and we're going to dump in the shells. We just want to cook it for 9 minutes. There. And we're just going to use a spoon to push it down so everybody sinks. And after that, you're going to want to pull them out, drain them, and put them onto a sheet pan to cool down. And then we'll start making our filling. While you're waiting for that, you're going to want to preheat your oven to about 400 degrees. So we're just going to get these guys boiling, and we'll come right back and show you the rest. Alright, so our pasta's hit that 9-minute mark. So it should be a little still, but a little crunchy, crispy. And that's where we want it. So we're just going to pull it out here. There. And then we're going to put it onto a pan to cool, and so we can handle it and fill it. I'm going to just dump the water out and put those on the pan, and I'll show you the finished product here in just a second. Be right back. Alright, here they are out of the water. They've been drained, and I've separated them out. Some of them get caught in each other as you're cooking. Not an end of the world thing if that happens. I personally like to put them on their back so the shell parts are up. That just makes it easier for me when it comes time to fill them, and then put them into the pan. I'm next going to start working on the filling here for them and show you how to fill them, and we'll be right back. Alright, the first step you're going to want to do is you're going to take about a half a cup to a cup worth of lightly packed spinach, and we're just going to do what's called a chiffonade cut, which is just cutting it into thin, small ribbons, and then we're going to run our knife the opposite way so it's even smaller pieces. You're basically doing a small dice on it, but this way it gives it a little better. Don't worry about stems or anything like that. That's fine. There. Not the best cutting method. There. Forgive my knife skills. There we go. There we go. About a cup. There. Alright. We're going to put this into our bowl, and then we're going to get all of our other ingredients. And this is going to be a vegetarian one, but if you wanted to add any sort of protein or meat, you could definitely do that. I would suggest putting it on the top because a lot of piping bags, it's going to get a little messy. But you could also mix it in there as well. So be right back. Alright, so I've got my bowl there with our cut up spinach, and I'm going to add to it a 15-ounce container of ricotta cheese. And we're just going to add that in there and mix it all up. And then we'll add in our spices here. There, give it a good old shake. I'm using a low fat, but you can use a full fat, whole milk version if you want. Just up to your own personal taste. And then to that, I'm going to add about a tablespoon of Italian seasoning, a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of pepper, a teaspoon of both onion powder and garlic powder as well. And again, you can be a bit creative and change it up. Do different flavors if you want. There. Another good thing is you could even just put a little bit of minced garlic in there. And we're just going to get this all stirred up till it's all nice and homogeneous. Another thing you can do is if your ingredients are sort of sticking together and not getting blended up or seeming a little thick, is just a little bit of lemon or lemon juice in there and get to thin out just a bit. Okay. So that looks pretty good. It's got all the seasonings in there. So what we're going to do is I'm going to grab a bag here, and we're going to make a quick pastry bag. I'm out of my regular pastry bag, so we're going to do sort of a trick I learned a long time ago here. We're going to get a good old reclosable bag here, or if you have a sandwich bag, that works too. And then we're just going to add it in here. Let's take the scoops. Put it in there. Just scoop it in. Here. Watch the money shot there. And we're gonna go. Everybody in the pool. And again, if you have pastry bags, those work perfect, just as fine. But this just make and pinch, and make and do in a pinch when you have with what you have. Now, spinach will let a little moisture out as it cooks, but it's not going to let as much as some other vegetables. So if you do want to add other vegetables to your filling, like zucchini or yellow squash, for example, you would probably want to cook that before. So I'm going to grab our shells here. The next step I'm going to do is I'm going to close almost all the way, about 3/4 of the way, so it turns into a piping bag, but it still lets the air out. And then I'm going to press it so it makes a little tip there, and I'm just going to cut that off and use that as my guide to start filling the shells. Now, you don't need to be perfect when you're doing this, and since I'm doing pretty small consistency, it doesn't have to be there. Let's see. There we go. We'll go with this one first. There we go. And then we're just going to make sure everybody's got some in it, and then we'll go back over and fill everybody up a little bit more. And then we'll come back and show you the next steps there. Just fill in some of them here so you can see an idea of what fold one is. Don't worry about it being 100% filled. So we'll be right back. All right, so I've got my good old-fashioned 9x13 pan here, and I'm going to take a jar of pasta sauce. This is a standard jar, about 1.5 pounds worth, just a little under. Now, and I'm going to put about half of that sauce right here on the bottom, give or take. There, it doesn't have to be exact. Next, I'm going to start placing my shells in here. Cook. There we go. We're just going to get everybody in the pot here. Don't worry about crowding it a little bit. Thing we're going to do, we're going to put a little more sauce on there. Just a bit. And most of that sauce is going to cook down. And then we're going to give it a very healthy dose of cheese over it here. I've just got some good old-fashioned mozzarella, and I'm just going to use about 1.5, 2 cups, depending on how cheesy you want to make it here. There. I'm going to be using 2. A good coat. And then give it a healthy coating of Parmesan. There. And then we're going to pop it into our oven, and we're going to cook it for about 30 minutes. So everything gets nice and soft and to the right texture, and it's all melty and delicious. So we'll be right back once that's done. All right, there it is, straight out of the oven. It is looking delicious. The cheese on top is melty, and the pasta has cooked a bit more. The sauce is there. So you just want to go in, separate it out just a hair, and plate it up. Oh, look how good that looks. And just you can top it with a little more Parmesan or just a little bit parsley and make it look even better. Enjoy!